Everyone, I'm Hannah and I'm a children's librarian here at the Provo Library, and we are so excited to have you here today because we are going to learn how to make shadow puppets and a shadow puppet theater. If you watched our story time earlier today, you got to see it in action, so now you're going to learn how to make your own. So some supplies we're going to need include some skewers, or if you have pencils that would work too, anything that's stick-like. We'll need scissors, we'll need dark cardstock, so black is really nice. If you don't have black, a navy or a brown would work as well. We'll need stencils that you want of the shape of your different puppets. If you want decoration, you can have different colored cardstock for that. We'll need wax paper, we'll need some tape, we'll need an actual box, and then also a light. I'm going to use my phone, but if you have a flashlight or a lamp, that works too. So let's get started with the puppet theater first. So first you just take a box. I just took one that I had lying around the house. As you can see, this is the front. I just cut it out so it has a little bit of a border, and then I covered the border with blue paper just to make it look a little prettier. And then the back, I just tucked in the little flaps of the box just to keep it nice and open so I can put the puppets in. And then I took some wax paper, as you can see here, and I just cut some out and I placed it flat in here and taped it down. So then this becomes our puppet theater. So that's all you need for that. Next I'm going to show you how to make the actual puppets. So we're going to have a moon and a cow that jumps over the moon. I already made the stencil for the cow and I cut it out onto the black paper. Black is very nice for this because it shines through, it doesn't shine through the light, and it's very nice. So here is our little moon. I'm going to tape it down to my cardstock so that it lays flat as I'm cutting. So just put a little tape there and a little tape here, and we're going to start cutting it out. Come around this side. And it's okay if it's not perfect. You can always try again with more paper if you don't like the way it turns out. And if you don't know how to draw what you want, you can always trace something, or you could print something out that you can cut out. If you have coloring pages, you can use those too. All right, so now we have our cow and our moon, and I'm going to show you two different ways you can tape these down to your skewers or pencils. One way is you can just put it down and just stick it on like that, and there you have a little puppet, little shadow puppet stick. I don't really like that for a small puppet theater because it's hard to get it in there and close, because we want it closer to the wax paper because that'll make a clearer shadow. So what I prefer to do is we can get the skewer and we'll put a little piece of tape over the end like this, and we'll fold it over so it makes a little flap, and then we'll put the flap on your puppet. Next, we'll put some tape on one side of the flap, like that, and we'll flip it over and put more tape on the other side. This just makes it easier to hold it like this, so that if you're going deep into, you can stick it in like that. So now we're going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to turn on my little light. Go, and we can see the little cow. The cow is going to jump over the moon. So that's how you can make your own little homemade puppet theater. It's really simple, really easy, and you can have hours of fun. So thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We hope to see you tomorrow at our other story time. Thanks.